Talk about Brian Daboll, the head coach for the Giants. Fellas, this is absolutely insane how many times they have choked games. They choked another one today against the Bears, giving up a miraculous fourth-quarter comeback. Against the Cowboys, Broncos, and the Bears, the Giants had a 92.3%, 99.3%, and a 96.9% chance of winning late in the fourth quarter. Brian Daboll lost all of them. The odds of this happening, 1 in 60,000. Fellas, should Brian Daboll be fired?
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Real quick, what's the 99.3? Who was that?
The Broncos. The Broncos needed a 35-point quarter.
That's right.
And they got it.
Brian Daboll has to get fired off principle. It's really simple.
Wow.
NFL standards suggest, Brian Daboll, you have to be fired. I don't care that you've won Coach of the Year. I don't care what you've done. The dilemma is you've blown leads that nobody in the history of football has ever blown. Denver Broncos, Chicago Bears. You decide to kick a field goal at the half-yard line. Scared money has never made money a day in his life. Brian Daboll plays not to lose instead of playing to win. And the fact of the matter is, Brian Daboll, you have too much talent defensively on that defensive line, and what you have done is supposed to be as an offensive savant to go out there and be blowing these fourth-quarter leads.
Yeah.
He's blown 3 10-point leads, if I'm not mistaken, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
3 of them. It's embarrassing. It's inexcusable. I don't care that he's shown some promise and some flashes with Jackson Dart. Brian Daboll, you have lost the right to coach Jackson Dart in the future. It's that simple. You have lost that privilege. Jackson Dart is a really good football player, and unfortunately for you, Brian Daboll, you should be disqualified from coaching him based upon what you have shown us this season. Furthermore, you're too dependent on one guy. At the end of the day, Jackson Dart goes out, and Brian Daboll, you be boo-hooing on the sideline. A coach can't just be a great coach when the starter's out there. A coach got to be a great coach when the starter's gone. That's what makes Andy Reid so good. Patrick Mahomes hurts his ankle. I think it was Chad Henne who goes 98 yards down the field versus the Jacksonville Jags. Mahomes comes back after that halftime to win a game. It might have been, Shady, correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been Matt Moore that helped the Chiefs stay 3-1. Yep. Matt Moore helps the Chiefs stay 3-1 when Mahomes hurts his knee on a quarterback sneak. Chiefs go on to win the Super Bowl that year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. What was it against the Browns? They had a backup quarterback come in to be able to get
it. It was on 4th and 1.
Hey, look, man.
Roll out to the right, backup quarterback. Coaches are great coaches because what they do with backups. They're not just great coaches because what they do with the starter.
I don't think Daboll's a great coach. I think he's a really good coach. I think Andy Reid should never be in these conversations because Andy Reid is so great, right? What other coaches is doing that? Tell me what other coaches are going out there is winning with the backups.
He's the GOAT. He's a GOAT.
I didn't want to interrupt you because this sounded so good how you were saying it. But when we really think about it, though, tell me other coaches is going out there just winning games with the backup.
The only one I can think of is Bill Belichick, like 2000. And they went 11-5 with Matt Castle.
Let's leave him out of it because he's a great coach.
No,
exactly. You're the greatest of all time. Really.
I don't need you to win every game in the history of the world, but do what Kevin O'Connell did.
Yeah, that's
when
fair.
He kept them afloat.
That's fair.
Do what, I don't want to say this name so we don't lose our minds, do what Stefanski did 2 years ago with 5 different quarterbacks. Like, just keep them afloat. Do what Kyle Shanahan does.
I'll just
do what other great coaches do. Fix your face, Care Bear. Do what other great coaches do. I just be 500.
Well, look,
be 500.
If you watched the game today, when Jackson Dart got out the game, it looked way different. Right? The defense was like, oh, thank God, because this young rookie gonna be something special, right? And if I'm an owner, the guy that drafted him, the mastermind offensive guy that I know, and Brian Daboll, I'm keeping him for that. Jackson Dart, the only reason why you will have a job, Daboll, is because you drafted this kid, right? And nobody thought he was this.
Yeah.
I said this the other day, yo. I feel like Caleb Williams is Jackson Dart. Caleb Williams is supposed to be Jackson Dart. Scrambling, running around, all that. Accurate. Ball placement, all that. Swagger. No. Yeah. Jackson Dart's the real deal. So what I'm saying is, I heard everything Acho saying. I would not fire Brian Daboll.
But Shady, you know, the NFL to me though is about the NFL is a privilege. It's not a luxury. That's what I hate. Every now and then people think you deserve something in the NFL. You don't deserve anything in the NFL. You got to earn everything in the NFL. Brian Daboll has lost the privilege of being a coach. You cannot blow the game against the Bears. You cannot blow the game against the Cowboys. You can't blow the game against the Broncos and still believe you deserve the privilege of being a coach in the National Football League. It is a privilege that I believe that he has lost, bro. Yeah, you was up 19 skunk against the Broncos in the fourth quarter.
19 skunk, and then they ended up getting outscored 33-13.
With the ace in the hole, though. You know what I'm saying?
The dart ace?
The dart ace, I think, buys him another year.
What?
And look, this is my thing.
I'm telling you.
When you look at him compared to Joe Judge, 10 times better coach than what Joe Judge was. We've also seen them have some success whenever they had Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones there as well. Since then, not really been as hot. But the Jackson Dart having the success that he has, I think, does buy him another year. I think he's a good example of a coach that organizationally doesn't really have it together, but in terms of X's and O's, I think he's a good coach.
Let me ask you this, though. Is Daboll a good coach, or is he good with a certain type of quarterback? Don't let that go over y'all's heads.
I'm good at this.
Daboll was great with Josh Allen. Shady will tell you about that.
He made Josh Allen better.
No doubt about it.
I played with Josh.
No doubt about it.
All right.
Daboll was great with Daniel Jones when Daniel Jones was healthy enough to run. Remember, Daniel Jones, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, playoff win over the Minnesota Vikings.
Did you hear them numbers?
Yeah.
He shit like that was great.
15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 7 rushing touchdowns. Playoff win over Minnesota Vikings. Daboll's great with the healthy Jackson Dart. But let you not have a mobile quarterback. Daboll don't know what he's doing. Let you not. So is Daboll a great coach, or is he a quarterback whisperer to mobile quarterback? And there's a difference.
But Acho, that's
everybody got to have some ability.
Every coach that's really, really good, they have their skill type of players.
Right? 2-5.
Every coach you want to talk about, I can tell you what he likes. Andy Reid ain't going to have no guy that can't move. Quarterback.
But Andy Reid can still win with the guy that can't move. Chad Henne couldn't move a lick.
You talking about some games.
Matt Moore couldn't move a lick.
I'm not talking about a 2-3 game. I'm not talking about that.
But that's all that matters right now.
We talking about Brian Daboll as a coach for the New York Giants, right?
Yep.
We want him to go to the playoffs. I'm not going to say Super Bowl. Go to the playoffs because Super Bowl is like a long shot. All right. What I'm saying is you need your type of skilled players. For example, Kyle Shanahan, he likes his certain type of players. He didn't even want to go out there and get Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. But when he got, he's like, damn, this dude's so special, we're going to use him. He likes great linemen. He likes running backs by committee, right? And he likes to do all his type of, the little gadget plays. He like all that. I don't know if he does well with it as a straight bona fide number 1 receiver, type of A.J. Brown type of guy, right? That's not how he coaches. Every coach has their type. I'll give you another one. Sean McVay, no matter what you got in the offense, I need a wide receiver that can block. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he looks for these type of players to fit his scheme, that's what he wants. Brian Daboll, one of his scheme type of guys, is I need my quarterback to scramble. And the one thing we're not giving Brian Daboll enough credit for is the way that he has these quarterbacks playing. That he's a rookie out there, right?
Yeah.
He's making some big boy plays, passing the ball, reading different defenses. Like, that ain't easy to do. I watched Josh Allen's when he was before Daboll to when he got him. Like, his mental game was way different. Brian Daboll was a really good coach offensively. I can't get into the head coach and all that. All I'm saying is that when he's on the team, he makes a difference in the offensive meeting room. He's like that.
I hear you. There's
no excuse why.
I hear you on that.
You know what I mean?
The chat got some comments.
Yeah,
the chat talking. They said, last question, is it just me or is that 2022 Coach of the Year by Daboll didn't age well? Sirianni was 14-3. They said, General Sargent said, Dart was in the game 2 of those comebacks. He's good, but he hasn't made that much of a difference. They saying y'all putting a little too much gas on that young man Jackson Dart. I don't know. King Drewski.
They look different, man. I don't know.
King Drewski came for you, Acho, and said,
pause that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a drink.
Wow.
That was wild.
Wow.
Can you pour it up?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get back to this chat while that drink is being poured up. He said, stop talking about Stefanski. He was never good. His best achievement was a cherry-picked award. His resume is fireable on every other team.
Agree.
Thank you.
The Browns aren't every other team, people. The Browns aren't every other team. Get him that drink, though. That's most
I
gave you a very heavy pour.
That was insane.
That's an extremely heavy pour.
I'm
so sorry.
That's a heavy pour.
No chaser for that. No, because you want to talk crazy.
Yeah,
no chaser.